Hello, Professor. My name is Tu Yian. I'm going to start today's report. Sydney Airport Master Plan 2039. First, I will introduce about Sydney Airport. As the gateway to Australia, Sydney Airport connects people, places, and communities every day. It is located only 8 kilometers south of the Sydney Central Business District, and less than 10 kilometers from Sydney Harbour and a major tourist destination. Sydney Airport is Australia's largest transport and logistics hub, with 43 international airlines and 7 domestic and regional airlines serving 54 international and 49 domestic destinations in 2017. Sydney's airport at a glance. More than 43.3 million passengers passed through Sydney Airport terminals in 2017, and 348,520 aircraft movements in 2017. Sydney Airport generates and facility is a 38 billion in economic activity and 338,500 jobs, and free export annually 17.6 billion. An overview and strategic background. At Sydney Airport, our vision is to deliver a world-class airport experience and foster the growth of aviation for the benefit of Sydney, NSW, and Australia. We are committed to responsible growth that deliver positive outcomes for our customers, infrastructure, and the community in which we operate. Master Plan 2039 outlines our 20-year strategy to deliver our vision. Our development plans will enhance the passenger experience and the efficiency of the airport, focus on safety and security, drive productive jobs and economic growth, and improve environmental outcome, while being a good neighbor and making a positive contribution to our community. An executive summary. To ensure our vision for the airport can be achieved over the 20 years planning period, the following objectives have been developed for Master Plan 2039. I will introduce enhance safety and security for users of the airport, and consider the community impact in all planning, development, and operating activity, and continue to improve grant access to fund and pass the airport and so on. And sustainability at the airport. At Sydney Airport, our ambition is to be an industry leader in sustainable, driving reasonable growth that balances social and economic needs while corporate objective. Central to realizing this aim is Master Plan 2039, which embodies the Sydney Airport sustainability policy and sustainability strategy, community interplaying, and design for future Sydney Airport expansion. And Sydney Airport Report 2017, an Airport Act in 1996, and technology, methodology, and governance, and Green Star Community Recruitment. Sydney Airport Sustainability Policy 2018. Sydney Airport Sustainability Commitment and Initiative and local district and an established plans. And Master Plan 2017 is for the first step toward meeting our sustainable ambition, and will inform future purpose decision, construction, active and operated airport management, noise management, endorsement, urban design, and land use, and so on. And stakeholder and community engagement. We are committed to strengthening and expand our strong links with the community, not just in the vicinities of the airport, but across Sydney and SW and Australia. We actively engage with our local community and organization on an ongoing basis regarding airport operation, purpose development, and future planning. Our ongoing engagement took into account the wide diversity in our local community to consider factors such as age, education, language, community background, and mobility. A variety of engagements and communication methods were used that are suitable for a wide range of people and groups, including community to strengthen and expand and our strong ties to the community. Continue to activity again with local community and regional airport organization, purpose development, and future planning, and so on. Next is air traffic forecast. Air traffic forecasts have been independently prepared in consultation with the major international, domestic, and regular airlines and the airline association to assure that the planning context for Master Plan 2039 is robust and provide confidence for our organization and our stakeholders. And total air passengers numbers are forecast to increase by 51%, from 43.3 million in 2017 to 65.6 million in 2039. International passenger numbers are forecast to nearly double from 15.9 million in 2017 to 31.5 million in 2039. By 2039, we anticipate that the split between domestic and international passengers traveling through the airport will be 52% and 48%, respectively. Growth in total aircraft movement is expected to be significantly lower than passenger growth, and aircraft movements are forecast in 2039, an increase of 70% on 2017. Total cargo volume at Sydney Airport is expected to grow by 58% to 1 million tourists by 2039. Sydney Airport is expected to continue to benefit from its proximity to the Sydney CBD and local transit exploitation, and its breadth of network connectivity for passengers traveling international, domestic, and regular. No. And next is airport development plan. And the airport's development plan details the transformation of the ground transportation network need to meet the increased traffic demand for the transport of passengers, visitor people, and goods by 2039. And continuous development of capacity in the T1 international operation present in the northwest and the southwestern sector. Expanded capacity in the northeast sector to create a T2 and T3 integrated operations precinct that provide for international, domestic, and regular passenger service. And terminals. And we propose expansion of the existing terminal present to meet forecast growth in passenger numbers. Our plan will improve the passenger experience, reduce transport times, and enable more effective utilization of terminal and field infrastructure. And after significant consultation with stakeholders, we propose expansions of the existing terminal present to meet forecast growth in passenger numbers. Our plans will improve the passenger experience, reduce transport times, and enable more effective utilization of terminal and airfield infrastructure. And provision of new terminal infrastructure north of T1 and east of T2 and T3 to deliver at digital stand. And development of a satellite place in the southwestern sector providing a passenger product with a similar experience to that provided in the current terminal connected pit, and enhance the retail and food and beverages offering through the terminals. A solution to enhance airline efficiency by reducing minimum connecting time and improving aircraft anticipation, and increase the flexibility of terminal infrastructure to respond to changing airlines business models. And airfield development and enhancement. And development and enhancements are planned towards the airfield at Sydney Airport to provide sufficient capacity to meet the projected passenger demand and forecast air traffic movements in 2039. And taxiway improvements which have been tested with fast-time simulation modeling to reduce taxiing times for aircraft and improve passengers' experience and airlines operating efficiency. And new apron developments across each of the terminal presented to accommodate more that aircraft stand demand in 2039, as well as aviation support infrastructure to minimize impact on the environment and the community. New active remote aircraft parking stats in the northeast and the southwest sector to increase the capacity of the airport, a new remote aircraft parking state in the storage schedule. And commuter development. The airport development plan makes the majority of the airport seat available for activities. The remaining land is available for business activity, intern land uses, activities, and emerging conservation. The Northwest Stack can accommodate demand for up to 120,000 square meters of floor space, including the T1 terminal, for hotel, office, and community deployment. Additional hotels covering a range of product offerings with approximately 200 to 500 rooms in total could be developed in the Northwest sector over time. The Northeast sector can accommodate demand for up to 120,000 square meters of floor space, including the T2 and T3 terminals for hotel, office, and community development. By 2024, it is proposed that and provide 430 rooms hotels will be developed in the Northeast scale, together with multi-strategic grand transport interchange. And until this, to support the efficient operation of Sydney Airport, we own and maintain an extensive network of entities to supply the various development across the airport site with power, water, sewer, natural gas, telecommunications, and water. Substantial improvements have been made to our utility network in recent years, aligned with our objective of continuous to support project growth at the airport, improving the reliability and the redundancy of the utility network, improving the sustainability of the supply arrangement, augmentation of the existing utility network will likely include upgrade to key retrofit, an increase in reservoir water treatment capacity, trunk drainage improvements, and expansion of network to supply new areas of development. And ground transport. Development and arrival in areas around the airport together with plus has increased demand on ground transport infrastructure as more people trans and pass Sydney Airport. Ground transport solution provided in the 5 years ground transport plan for the T1 project include elevated ramp access to P6 from arrival count or departures plaza, with exit onto Central Road, and subject to terminal infrastructure deployment reconfiguration of P6 and P7 to incorporate a multimodal ground transport interchange. Upgrading Central Road to accommodate increased return moment, and widening of Airport Drive to 4 lanes between the present and any proposed Sydney Gateway connection to provide at certain capacity to allow vehicles exiting the precinct to merge safety and FCT with traffic to from Merch Street. And international exit ramp capacity to Merch Street and Airport Drive to improve congestion for vehicles exiting the precinct. And requalified as to link road from proposed senior gateway connection. And aircraft noise. A noise from aircraft operator remains one of the most threatened and reserved near airport. Like another arrangement that play important roles in managing aircraft noise include international civil aviation and organization, and the Australian NSW and the local government, and airlines, aircraft and engine manufacturers and regulators. And some of Sydney Airport key initiatives to minimize aircraft noise impact include continues to provide and maintain the necessary on-airport infrastructure that allows noise sharing to be implemented, and investing in infrastructure to support next generation class aircraft. And enrollment and aircraft and the ground back noise and the air emissions are of the particular concern for an airport operation, and the development can add density and or intensity general convenience. And the west comes some water and energies or after local water within biodiversity and heritage values. One of our objectives for Master Plan 2039 is to continually improve environmental performance at the port of the flying period in order to reduce the carbon footprint of the airport, ensure the airport is resilient to climatic change, and conserves significant instances of natural indication of heritage value, and protects environmentally challenging areas.